So I want to welcome everybody to the mindset of a I said the mindset of a creator, mindset of a trader call. And let me tell you guys, this is something that I have started with my team simply because of this fact. I see a lot of people that hop into trading, just wanting to make the money fast, just wanting to do this, get in and out with the bag. And they think that trading is all about money. They think that the full 100% of trading has everything to do with money. And that's only 10%, family. But we're going to talk about the 90% and the 10%. And when it all makes sense, when you combine the both on both of them, now it starts to, really reveal what this thing is truly about, right? I tell every person that, if you really start trading, I mean, really committing yourself to learning this skill set, the byproduct, right? The byproduct of trading is money, right? The byproduct of trading is money. But what trading does is, and this is why I agree every person should learn the skill set of trading, is because it exposes you to who you truly are as a person, right? How many new people are on this call that just started trading? If this is your first week trading, your first month trading, right? Or even your first 3 to 6 months, I would say, right? Type a 77 in the chat if you are brand new, right? Because I want you guys to understand that when you enter this game, you are saying, I am ready to learn more about myself, right? You're going to learn more about yourself, right? Before you learn more about the charts. That's a nugget right there, right? That comes from experience. You're going to learn more about if you are a person of greed, right? You don't have self-control. You don't have patience, right? So you're going to learn that. So, the reason why I started Mindset of a Trader, because I seen new individuals coming here, right? And then, they just started to get frustrated, right? They left an industry that can literally pay them millions of dollars if they just actually commit, right? So I want to welcome every person to the call. I'm about to share my screen and we're going to get into it because I want to hold up, too many people's time, because we have a special guest on here. And I'm telling you, man, this guy is full of energy, full of life. And let me tell you, you're going to definitely be hyped up after he finished talking. So with that being said, family, let me share my screen. And let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. So welcome to the call, right? Welcome to the call, family. Still send out this link to any individual that you would like to have on the line tonight, right? But this is the Mindset of a Trader call, family. So we're going to start it off really talking about, the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset, right? A fixed mindset versus a growth mindset, right? A fixed mindset is someone who believes their talents and intelligence are fixed traits set at birth, right? Somebody who believes that their talents and intelligence are fixed traits at birth. A growth mindset is someone who believes that their talent and intelligence are malleable traits that will change with disciplined practice. See, when you're trading, family, when you're in this game, you got to have a growth mindset. You got to always be looking for ways to grow within a market, meaning you have to always be looking for ways to grow within yourself. If you are not doing personal development, spiritual development while you're trading and learning this skill set, you probably won't last that long. Right? Because if you blow a couple account on, an account or two, you might quit, right? I know like a lot of successful traders, and let me tell you, all of them blown accounts, right? I'm here to tell you this right now. The millionaires that you see within this company, the 6, 7, and 8-figure traders that are within this company, they blown accounts, right? I need you to get that across your head. Everybody just didn't come in here and then they just scored off and then made 6 figures. That's not how this works. That's not even how success works. So a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. Let's go deeper into that, family, right? The two mindsets. When it comes to a fixed mindset, right? A fixed-minded person looks at challenges, right? And they avoid them. There's going to be some challenges that you see within the market. There's going to be some challenges within yourself while you're on this trading journey, right? But you cannot avoid them, right? Because a growth mindset, what they do is they embrace the challenges, right? They embrace them. Every challenge that you are faced with on this journey, you have to embrace it. You have to embrace it because now you get to conquer it, right? Number 2, obstacles. When it comes to a fixed-minded person, right, they give up early. Do not give up early in the game. You're going to see people around you, right, that are trading, right? But guess what? Everybody is not going to be there with you when you make your first 6 figures, when you make your first 7 figures, You have to be the one that's different and saying, I'm not giving up. I don't care how many accounts I blow. I don't care how much failure I experience. Every single time, every single day that I'm on the charts, that I'm doing this, I am becoming 1% better. At the end of the year, you will be 365% better than you were January 1st, right? Type a 777 in the chat if you agree with that, family, right? As far as a growth mindset, when they're looking at obstacles, right? They persist in the face of setbacks. You have to persist. You have to keep going. The moment you stop in the storm is the moment, right? You can't see anything. You don't get clarity, right? So you don't stop. You keep being persistent, right? Let's keep going. Effort. When it comes to effort, right? A fixed mindset looks at effort as fruitless or worse. A person that is on the charts that's saying, you know what, man, I don't think it takes that much to go live, right? You know, let's just show me what I need to do. I don't want to go live, right? I don't want to go through this academy because I don't really have time like that. Just show me the money, right? A fixed-minded person looks at effort as fruitless. I need you guys to understand that, right? But a growth-minded person sees effort as the path to mastery. I say this all the time to my team: commit to mastery. You got a strategy, commit to it. You want to become a 6, 7, 8-figure trader, commit to it. Become a master in what it is that you're doing, and not just remain somebody who is just looking from the outside, hoping for something to happen. I'm gonna tell this right now. I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, but guess what, family? I'm not going into the market off of hope and prayer. Yes, I pray for wisdom and guidance and understanding of the charts so that my mind is open, that I am aware enough to see certain moves within the market while I'm doing it. But we're going in the market off of strategy and confirmation. How many people, right? Amateur traders, you know, when you first started and you're like, man, okay, I went in. Oh God, please just let this go the opposite way. Let this go the opposite way. No. We're not doing that, right? Strategy and confirmation, family. Right? Now, when it comes to criticism in this game, a fixed mindset looks at criticism, right? They ignore useful negative feedback. I encourage every person that is on this call to get a mentor in this game, especially the new people. I don't care if it's a far off mentor or your upline, you know, really trades and you have them as a mentor, whatever the case may be, you have to be looking up at somebody who can mentor you, because they're going to correct you, right? When you get too big-headed. When you feel as though you know it all, right? So the feedback that they give you, don't become, you know, don't become mad, don't become angry, right? But encourage it, embrace it, family, right? So let's go down. Last one, success of others. A fixed mindset looks at the success of others and they are threatened by it, right? They're jealous. They feel like it can't happen for them. This is why they hate. This is why they say it doesn't work. Right? Because they have a fixed mindset. They don't see the potential, right, in the inspiration of a person that has a growth mindset. A person that has a growth mindset, they're looking at the success of others like, that can happen for me. Every person on this call, I need you to understand, you have the potential, right, to make 6, 7, and 8 figures within this industry, right? You have the potential to do so. So I want you guys to always understand, when you're in the market, know the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Stay on the right side of your brain, right? Stay on that side, family. So with that being said, let's keep going. When you start trading, this is what it looks like. Number one, you see my man got holes in his shirt, right? He got holes in his shirt. He got no shoes. His hair a little crazy, right? I like to look at this as people's mindsets. When you first come in, there's a lot of holes in your mindset, right, that you need to fill up with the proper education, with the proper understanding, right? With certain knowledge that will get you to that next level. There's a lot of stuff that you need to unlearn. If you heard Robert Kiyosaki before this call, he was literally talking about how, you know, the moment that you accept a paycheck, you're literally giving up your dreams. He said it's not so much that it has to do with the amount of money, with the paycheck. It has everything to do, right, with the spirit and the mind of you accepting it. Because at that moment, what starts to happen is, if you are not careful and you are not using what has been given to you in the proper way, you would get sucked in. And now look, A lot of people are walking around not knowing what's going on. So there's a lot of stuff that you need to unlearn within this journey so that you can pour into yourself what's needed to go to that next level. Number two, this is what the second stage look like in trading. Not saying that you know it all, family, but guess what? You have some clean clothes, right? Your hair is done. You don't have a solid shirt yet. You don't have no shoes yet, but guess what? You're getting better. Right? You're getting better. You may know how to do SRT, support resistance. You're marking up the charts. You're like, now I see the M's and the W's. Now I see that the market retraces. Wow, now you're becoming more aware. Stage 3, family. You got a shirt. You got some shoes. You got a grin on your face because you're starting to understand, that was a fake out, not a breakout. Right? You're starting to understand, oh, wow, okay, Fibonacci's. All right, I'm getting the hang of this, right? Got my strategy. I'm starting to know my indicators. Now you're getting involved in the game to a certain level where your awareness is beast mode, right? I like to tell people, listen, man, start off with price action trading, man. Naked charts. Start to learn the moves, right? So that's stage 3. Stage 4, oh, man, people are coming to you asking questions. Right? They're coming to you asking questions. You smiling right now. You're probably calling out some live trades. You probably made about $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 in your account consistently, right? But guess what, family? When you become successful in this, a lot of people are going to look at your stage 4 and not even know about 1, 2, and 3. A lot of people that got started trading got started because people were looking at stage 4 of people's lifestyles, not knowing that, listen, this is a process. So I need you guys to understand the fullness of this thing. Perspective, right? When it comes to perspective, I need you guys to understand this. You have to stop asking how long will this take and start asking how far will I go, right? Stop asking how long will it take for me to hit 6 figures? How long would it take for me to hit 7 figures, right? And start asking how far will I go? I'm here to tell you this. Everybody type in the chat, right? Type this word in the chat, and I want you to apply this for the whole 2021, right? Type the word until, right? Type the word until, family. Type the word until. I need to see it again, until. Keep typing that word. Say it while you're typing it. Say it out loud. You want to know why I want you to do that? Simply because of this, family. Until it happens. Probably saying, well, how long will it take me? Until it happens. You have to do this thing until your goals get met. It's as simple as that, right? So, family, listen, we're going to keep this thing going, right? We're going to keep this thing going. Put some fire in the emojis if you are loving this presentation. Let's go, family. So the journey of a trader timeline, what it simply looks like is this, family. Your first 2 months in this game, commit to mastery. Commit to learning a strategy. Commit to developing the personal development that you need to win in this game. This is when you are the most alert and full of emotions, right? You get emotional when you win. You get emotional when you lose a trade. That's just how it is, right? This is your first 2 months. You're up and down with emotions. Within 4 months, guess what? Now you have seen some crazy success from yourself and others, but don't let it get to your head, right? Don't let your success get to your head. We should not know if you profited $2,000 in the market today or you lost $2,000 in the market today. It doesn't matter, right? Don't let nothing get to your head. Now, that's a type of development that we all have to continually keep going through. I don't care how long you've been trading, you still have to continually keep developing yourself as far as your mental. 6 months in this game, you may have blown in a count or two. Who cares? Your trading goals must still be met. If you quit, you are pushing your studies back a whole 6 months. Every single time you quit in this game of trading, you're pushing your studies back a whole 6 months. Nobody wants to go down that journey again. Your subconscious mind only reacts to what it is that it continually hears or sees. So if you stop, right? If you stop, what's going to happen is your subconscious is going to start rearing to another direction, and it's going to neglect that thing that you used to commit to, right? I need you guys to understand this. 8 to 12 months in this game, it's not even about trading anymore. Your first year in this game, when you complete your 8 to 12 months, family, it's not even about trading. Now you have learned more about yourself, and during this time, you will find out who you truly are. You will find out who you truly are as a person, right? Trading should make you better. It should not make you mad. It should not make you, a sad person walking around, right? So goal versus growth. By having a goal in the market, it will cause you to grow in the market, right? I'm gonna say that again. By having a goal in the market, it will cause you to grow in the market. You have to have a goal when you enter this market, right? Tyrone is going to talk about that later. I'm pretty sure he will. So when he's speaking, understand that he's coming from a goal-oriented mindset. He's not just in the market, right? Just trying to figure this thing out. Well, if the market goes up, I guess I'm going up. If it goes down, I guess I'm going down. That's gambling, family, right? Have a goal always, right? Now, what's the process in the market? Number one, you got to think. Right? You got to think, trust your strategy in the market. I don't care what it is that you're doing. Trust your strategy in the market. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both right. If you say, Javon, listen, I don't think I can be successful in trading. Guess what? I'm going to agree with you because that's the words that came out of your mouth and you said that you can't. That's powerful, right? I can't go against that. That's a powerful statement you just made. But if you say, Javon, I believe that I can make six figures, I absolutely agree with you. Yes, you can. Because it doesn't matter which way you go, you're both right. Right? Number two, execute. Once you have mastered your strategy, now you must become bold and enter the market, family. Once you have mastered your strategy, become bold and enter the market. I don't care how much you know how to mark up that chart. If you never click buy or sell, you ain't doing nothing, right? Now, this is the stage that a lot of people have to tap into, right? See, it's one level when you come in and you learn how to learn your strategy, mark up the chart. That's one stage of trading. The second stage is you developing enough belief, enough courage that you now get to enter the market and make a trade and make money, right? Last but not least, win, right? Think from a master's perspective. If you win, good, but if you take a lesson, also known as losses, that's what we call losses. We call them lessons, right? But if you take a lesson, that's even better because now you can conquer. So you can't conquer when you win all the time. Everybody wants a perfect life. Why can't nobody die? Can we not have poverty? Can we not have this? Family, let me tell you something. If you had a perfect life, you would get bored. It would be engineered to the point where you seem purposeless. Like you're like, I'm just walking around and I don't know why. But when we experience lessons, when we experience failure, what happens is it develops something within us that allows us to conquer that thing. And guess what? Now our gifts, we can use them to better everybody else. Right? So with that being said, family, let's keep it going. Type some fire and emojis if you're feeling this call. Right? Type some fire emojis. This is only going to get better, family. Successful traders enter the market to win. Unsuccessful traders enter the market to not lose. If you are a successful trader, you're going in the market to win with a strategy, right? With a strategy. You know what poor-minded people do? A fixed-minded person, they look for ways to not lose. Instead of focusing on winning, committing to your strategy, learning your strategy, committing to it, becoming a master of it so that you can win in the market. Right? I hope you guys understand that, right? Successful traders are committed to making money in the market. You have to commit to making your profit, making your goal in the market. Unsuccessful traders want to make money. Don't be the individual that want this to work out, that hopes this work out. Be the individual that is committed to making income in the market. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. With commitment comes consistency, right? With consistency comes confirmation, right? I need you guys to understand that. So be a successful trader in this game, family. Successful traders look for opportunities in the market. Look for the opportunities. Don't just go into the market, right? And just focusing on things that are not producing. Unsuccessful traders focus on the obstacles that are in the market. They're looking at situations that they're like, man, I don't know why these spike ups are happening. I don't know why the news is doing this. I don't know why that's happening. You have to be the successful trader that is looking for your opportunity in the market. We're not just going in the market just because the market is open, family. For all my new people that are on here, do not enter the market just because it's Sunday at 5 o'clock. What type of nonsense is that? Right? I don't know who's teaching you. I don't know what's going on. But if you follow any very successful trader, not saying that this always happens, but I want you guys to know that just because the market is open doesn't mean that you need to be risking your hard-earned money in there. Right? Personally, me, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is lit. You only need a solid 3 days, right? Don't nobody want to be in there all week, right? You just want to go in there looking for opportunities within the market, family, right? We're almost done. Successful traders understand it's not about how long you stay in the market, but finding those right opportunities to enter the market. It's not about how long you stay in the market, family. Unsuccessful traders think the longer they stay in the market, the more money they will make. The longer they stay in the market, the more money they were made. That is false, right? When it comes to proper risk management, do not trade this game. Do not enter this game with no proper risk management, right? If you're doing binary options, HFX, shout out to the gang, right? 1 to 3% per trade, right? 1 to 3% per trade. If you're doing traditional Forex, right? 0.01 per 100, right? 0.01 per 100. Right? So when going into the market, make sure you are risking 1 to 3% per trade. You want to protect your investment. Let's be professionals, right? Let's be professionals in the game. Will this happen every single time? Probably not, but you have to conquer it. You have to master it, because what happens is, like I said, trading exposes you to who you truly are. It may take you 3 months, 6 months to overcome, right, greed, right, to overcome, right, you being impatient, whatever the case may be, right? But I need you guys to understand that this has to happen, right? If you want bigger payouts, go chairman or invest more money into your brokerage account, right? How many times are we going to say we're just going to come in here and you just want to be a trader? Family, this is I Am Mastery Academy. We're digital entrepreneurs, right? Stop starting these accounts with $50. Stop doing it, right? Stop doing it. Because you start the account with $50 and then you're mad because you didn't make $1,000 off that swipe point trade. Don't do that, right? Go refer something, go to and free. So the money that you're paying every single month within this company, use that money that you're paying every single month, go to and free, use that, put it in your brokerage account. Now you got 174, now you got 274 every single month to invest back into your brokerage account. Stop playing, right? Think about success, think about long-term, family. Right? Focus. Follow one course until successful. Stay focused in this game, family. Stay focused in this game at all times. Stay focused, right? Will you get distractions? Absolutely, right? My wife used to say this, right? She learned this from this individual, Malik, I think it is, right? Yeah. That's her name, Malik, right? She say, put your blinders on, right? I need everybody to do this, right? Everybody do this with their hands. I don't care where you are, right? Do this with your hands. Put your hands on the side of your eyes, on the side of your face. And I want you to see that everything that you're seeing right now is tunnel vision. You don't see the left, you don't see the right, you don't even know what's going on. Why? Because you're following one course until you're successful. Stay focused, family. Stay focused. Who are you listening to? Stop listening to yourself. If this is your first time trading, or even if you have some experience trading and you're still not getting the results that you want, the first person you need to stop listening to when you enter in this game is yourself. Why? Because you don't have the results yet. You don't have the experience yet. Not only that, stop listening to individuals who never placed a trade before. Stop taking the opinions of other people who never placed a trade before. Their opinions does not matter when it comes to this game. You need to be going full force, listening to people and being mentored from individuals who actually trade, right? So you got to ask yourself, is what you're hearing matching with what you say, right? Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Faith comes by hearing. What are you hearing on a day-to-day basis that is allowing you, right, to be mindful about what it is that you say, family, right? Know and understand your relationship with money. Know and understand your relationship with money. How you see it is how it sees you, right? If you don't know your relationship with money, if you don't know that right now, this is what I want you to do right now, right? I want you to go to your mobile banking app. I want you to open it up. If you don't like the results that are in your mobile banking, guess what you need to do? Change the relationship with it. Right? Change that relationship. How you do that? Commit to mastering and learning this skill set. Right? So last but not least, family, and we're about to turn it over, right? Always remember this. If you do tomorrow what you did today, you will get tomorrow what you got today. Shout out to Benji, right? Benjamin Franklin, right? If you do tomorrow what you did today, you will get tomorrow what you got today. So I want you guys to understand this, and I want you guys to know this, right? That trading is a skill set. It is not gambling. We do not come in here hoping. We do not come in here always doing, risky stuff. Trading is risky, but guess what? As Warren Buffett says, he says, listen, I pick investments where I can manage my risk. I know that it's a risk, but you have to pick investments that you can manage, that you feel comfortable with. Right, family? So with that being said, family, we are, keeping it moving. I hope you guys got massive, massive success. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Drop some 7-7s, right? Put it in the chat if you have gained value from the mindset perspective of this call, right? So let me pull them up. Hold on. Let me get prepared. Let me Tyrone, where you at? Raise your hand, bro. I gotta find you. Hold up, because we about to turn it up, man. My God, here we go. Boom. My God's about to come on here and really turn it up, family. Really turn it up. Hold up. Let me just. All right, cool. We good. So, family, listen, without further ado, I want to introduce an individual that is not only, right, just an educator. I don't want you guys to look at him as just an educator, right? I want you to look at him as a servant leader. The fact that he is on this call right now, guess what? That means he is a servant to helping you get to where it is that you need to go. If you don't know about DeLorean, you're going to find out today. Right, a lot of people that join this company, right? I know we're going on that HFX wave, and you got this and you got that, but I need you guys to understand that I Am Mastery Academy has committed, right, to making sure people make multiple streams of income. What he's going to talk about is a strategy and a system that will allow you to make another stream of income within the opportunity that you are in right now. He be down there in Miami killing it. I wish I could pull up, but I'm out here in Jersey. Right. So shout out to all the individuals that's out there in Florida that get to experience this individual and the fire and the momentum and the energy that he brings. So without further ado, I'm going to unmute you, bro. Tyrone, take it away, man. Take it away. Let's get it.
What's up, Javon? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, bro. Take it away.
Everybody in the chats right now, if you guys can hear me loud and clear in the chats, make some noise in the chats. Give it up for Javon right now. Oh, my God, bro. You was dropping some straight heat, man. No, but everything that you were saying was absolutely correct. This game is literally 90% mental, and a lot of people don't understand your first year is you versus you in the market, period. A lot of people come in and like, man, I'm going to pray about it. Doesn't work in this market. It's about strategy. You got to get your mind straight. You got to get your mind right. I always tell my student this, Javon. When you get into the market, when you are ready to trade, everything on the outside does not exist. Your wife does not exist. Your husband does not exist. Your dog, your fur baby is gone. Them kids gone. It's you versus you in the market, period. You don't need any distractions because this market is ruthless. And they will take everything from you if you are not ready for the game. So, guys, if you are ready to get started and you're ready to go in with DeLorean, I need you guys in the chat drop some D-Los right now. Give me a 0 in the chat if you've never used DeLorean in your life, and this is the first time that you've ever even heard about it right now. All right, perfect. So all those zeros, this is about to be good. Let me highlight the zeros real quick. So my zeros right now, on a scale to 1 to 10, this is honesty hour. Because the only way I can be able to help you is if you be honest with me. I need you guys. Hold on for 1 second. Y'all going to be honest with me, right? Y'all going to be honest with me, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about your trading career so far? 1 meaning, oh my God, I need help. 10, man, I'm crushing it, man. I ain't got $1 million yet, but I'm worth $1 million. All right, so guys, all of those 7s and belows, by the end of this call, you're going to be 7, 8, 9, and 10 by the end of this call. I hope you guys are ready. So guys, let's get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Javon, if you can allow me to share my screen, that'd be really, really amazing.
Gotcha. I'm about to make you host right now, bro. Let's get it.
Because I'm about to take them on a journey today. I'm about to teach you guys stuff that you never even knew about yourself. Well, a little bit about myself, guys. I've been trading the markets for almost 9 years. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe. I don't even know, Katrina. I don't even know why I became an educator. To be honest, it happened. You know how some people, they're like, man, I want to be an educator. Well, guess what, guys? I was opposite. I never wanted to teach. How I got into teaching was there was this guy named Patrick Kinney. How many of you guys know a guy named Patrick Kinney? He's actually my partner in DeLorean. And I taught him a method 5 years ago, which was actually called the Matrix, the sauce, back in the day, before IM actually brought us from our own companies and brought us here. And the first time that I showed this method to him, y'all want to know what he did? In the chats right now, what do you think he did? What do you think he did? Positivity said blew his account. What else? What else do y'all think he did? Blew accounts? No. PK is a goat. He's not gonna blow any accounts. He hugged me, said it was too easy, made it software. No, the first time he did, he ignored it. He ignored it, and the reason why he ignored it was he was like, "It's too simple." Why do we have to have stuff so difficult to feel like it's real? Why are we built like that? So guess what? I hit him up again and I said, yo, you need to check this out. He checked it out. He said, yo, hold up. This can change the game for real. He got with one of his developers. I broke down the rules. We came out with the first ever DeLorean, which was called Matrix LLC, Matrix Volume 1. We launched it. And the rest was history after that. Here we are 5 years later, version 7 right now. Oh, DeLorean 2.0, y'all think that's just the second one? No, that's the 7th one. Now, here's the most amazing thing is back in the day, it was $500 a month. And people were paying it. You guys are getting it for $22. How did that happen? By talking to this lovely man named Christopher Terry. How many of you guys know Christopher Terry? So we brought the price all the way down so we can help more people. So guys, I want you to pay attention to everything that's about to happen today because your lives will not be the same after this call. And I can put my life on it, Orlando. I want to welcome you guys to DeLorean. Now, before we get started and everything, I need to get into your guys' brains real quick. Did you guys know that you can lose more trades than you win and still profit in Forex? Did you know that you only needed to be 37% accurate to actually profit into the markets? Did you guys know when you're going for your Series 7, 11, all different type of stuff, they don't even care about your strategy. They only care about one thing. Can you manage money? Because even without a strategy, you could still be profitable because the average trader is around 40% accurate. Now, the average newbie is 30-something% accurate, which means adding a strategy, you make it even. I'm sorry, guys, I like percentages. I like statistics. Because who am I to tell you that it's a possibility of Orlando being a great trader if we don't even know the statistics? We're just out there just living. No, I like to break down stuff so that you guys can understand it on a whole different level. Think about it. Everything that we do is on statistics, sports, news, your kids. You know which kid you like the best. Come on, be honest. On Thursdays, I like Jody better. So, guys, I want to talk about risk and these percentages, guys. Let's just say I'm going to pick on Morgan today. Hey, Morgan. Morgan lost a trade. Your risk to reward, make sure you're taking notes. If you're not taking notes, you've already lost the game already. Morgan lost her first trade, and Morgan only risked 2%. Did you guys know if you risk more than 7% of your account, you're bound to blow your account? Did you know that? So shout out to those people that be using those little compound sheets. If you compound for 21 trades, you'll be a millionaire, but never met one person that went through the whole thing. Exactly. Shots fired. It's because they're risking more than 7%. Did you know it takes more to get that back? When you risk 21% of your account, it takes 42% to get it back. When you risk 50% of your account, it takes 100% to get it back. When you risk 90% of your account, it takes 900. You blew your account. It's not coming back. So we risk 2%. Everybody in the chats, I want you to write 2%. From now on, that's it. 2% period. But coach, I was busting last night. No, 2% period. And your goal is 5% a day. Write that in your notes. Because banks are not even giving you that in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4. But here you are because you saw little Timmy Johnson on Facebook flaunting that he 200% his account, but did not tell you that he risked the whole account to get it. Guys, there's one thing I can guarantee the markets no matter what. You will lose trades. Coach, don't be negative. It doesn't matter about being negative or anything. You will lose trades. Guaranteed. 100% you will lose trades. If you know for a fact you will lose trades, why are you risking so much of your account? We all grown here, right? We all grown here, right? That's like you out there risking everything for... No, I'm not even going to go there. All right, so here it goes. Here it goes, guys. All right. Morgan loses. Y'all already know where I was about to go with that one. Better wrap up. All right, so anyways. So, guys, Morgan loses her first trade. She loses how much, guys? Y'all out here raw dogging the markets, no stop losses and everything. Y'all need to stop this. All right, so here it goes, guys. Morgan loses her first trade. She loses her second trade. She loses her third trade. She's down how much, guys? How much is she down right now? 6. Did you know that average trader done already blew their account already? Already blew the account already. She loses her fourth trade. How much is she down? 8. She loses her next 2. How much is she down? 12. She wins her next. How much is she down? She wins her next. How much is she down? She's down 4. She wins her next. How much is she down? Out of 10, she wins 4. You want to know how I keep popping 6-figure traders? Not because I'm great, not even because they're great. It's because they understand that they can lose more trades than they win and still profit. Let the congregation say this with me. You can mess up. Katrina, you can mess up. You don't have to be perfect. We live in this society that we're like, oh my God, and he's 90% accurate. But then why do you keep blowing your account? Well, because he's risking everything. Stop losses are 70 pips. You're going for 10 pips. Makes no sense. But those trades were busted. We won 5 of them, but that one took out everything. So we changed that today. The next topic we're going to talk about before we even get into DeLorean is how to really compound. Give me some ones in the chats if you want to learn how to really compound. And I have many students that have followed this. Shout out to my new 6-figure traders that popped up this year following exactly what you're about to see in a minute. And they are not the best traders in the world. Some of them are like 61% accurate, 55% accurate, 40% accurate. I think it was 2019. I showed you guys on a MyFX book being 52% accurate, increasing my account over 2,000%. It's actually in my favorite session. Just don't flag it because I know compliance is going to get me. You don't have to be perfect. So welcome to DeLorean. So let me show you guys how to compound your accounts, because a lot of you guys are following these compound sheets, but the one thing that messes everybody up is these compound sheets are created off of perfection. If you win all 21 trades, I'm not winning all 21 of those. You winning all 21 of those? Orlando, what about you? In a game that's already guaranteed that we're going to take losses. Rob's not. Rob's one of my best students in the game. He still loses trades. Exactly. 6 at best. So they do not add this beautiful thing called human error. There are going to be times where you lose trades because of human error. You're just wrong. How many of you guys have lost a trade before? You're just like, dang, I really thought that was going to rise, but it didn't. So, okay. It did it. It just did it. You followed your rules. It just did it. Welcome to the market. The market doesn't owe you anything, and the market's always right. They don't factor in human error. So I want to show you something real quick. Your goal is 5% daily, right? Let me know if I'm boring you guys right now. Let me know. Your goal is 5% daily. 5% times 5 days is 25, but with human error, we are going for 15% in a week. How many of you guys have done way more than 15%? Some of you guys are doing that in a day. I know a lot of DeLorean people that do 20% in a day. And y'all need to stop doing all that too. Get your money and go. 15%. Risking 2%, you take 1 or 2 plays, you're already over 6% already. 15% a week times 4 weeks equals 60% monthly. Not that little compound sheet that's saying in a month you 7,000% yours in the first month. No, we're saying 60%. Did you know that with a $500 account, your first month is a whopping $300? Woo! Y'all already quitting jobs already. No, I'm just playing. You're not. But did you know that at this level is where most people quit? Now, Orlando, do you know why they quit? They quit because they're looking at the dollar amount instead of the percentage. My goal as an educator for DeLorean is to switch your guys' brain from thinking in dollars and thinking in percentage. If I can switch Morgan's brain from thinking from dollars into percentage, she's set for life. Why? Let me prove it to you. How much is 5% of 100,000? 5% of 100,000 is how much? 5,000, right? If you made 5% of 100,000 in a day, would you be done? Would you be okay? Let me know in the chats. If you made 5% of 100,000 in one day, would you be okay? Absolutely. Y'all shoot. Y'all be like, shots on me. If you made 5% of $100, would you be okay? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Someone's like, this petty $5. Are you serious? But it's the same percentage. Most people blow their account because they're looking at the dollar amount instead of the percentage. You gained 60%. That 60. Orlando, please tell me, what bank is doing that, man? What bank is doing that, man? In 40 years, Orlando, they're still not doing that. What bank? Orlando, check this out, man. Now your account's at 1280. Now, what people do is around the first 2 months, they're like, dang, I worked for 2 months and I'm making more at my job. Newsflash, it's not a job. You are a professional investor now. Watch this, Orlando. Now your account's at 2,000. You want to know what's going through people's brain right here, Orlando? Is I'm 3 months in, I've only increased my account $1,500. They're thinking in, let me know in the chats if I'm making any sense right now. They're thinking in dollars, not thinking in percentage. Oh my God. Now watch this. By your 8th month, you're already over 21 grand. How many of you guys would love to have a 5-figure account? Y'all want to know where life actually really starts? At 25,000. It's the most sweetest trading in the world. Every day is no less than, on a bad day, $450 every day. On a bad day. But how are you going to get that 25K or more account if you cannot get past the first 2 months? Some of you guys have put 500 in, 500 in, 500 in, 500 in, 200 in, 300 in, 700 in, 2,000, 100, 100, 100, 100. So many hundreds in that you blew over and over and over, which if you would have put it together would have been 20K, but you were too busy, upset that you only made $100 that day and end up, ooh. Trudy, am I going in right now? Did I hurt somebody's feelings? Well, good. Quit doing that. You start today. You're starting absolutely over today. By next year, this time, your account should be over 140 grand. Shout out to Teresa. She actually already did this. She actually did it from March from $3,000. Her account is over six figures now, only risking 2%. Shout out to Ann on this call right now. She built her first six-figure account as well too. Following risk management, following getting your percentage and saying the lovely words, I'm done for the day. Orlando, that's actually one of the hardest things that people can say. They're just like, oh my God, I want to trade all day. Why do you want to trade all day? I like to have my life. Instead of being all up and down and, oh my God, all right, is it red? Is it blue? Is it red? Is it blue? All you see is red and blue heat flashes 24/7. No, I'm done. We got in this for time freedom, right, Morgan? We got in this for time freedom, right? Then why are we acting like that? I hate the term day trader. I'm like, I am not a day trader. I'm a 7-minute trader. I'm a 7-minute trader. I like to get in, get out. I am done, Katrina. Stacy, I'm out. I'm going to go spend time with my friends and family. I'm going to go watch some Netflix. I'm going to go do some random stuff because that's why we got in this game, guys. So I want to welcome you guys to DeLorean. Now, why DeLorean? Well, let me explain it to you guys. I'm going to show you guys the most simplest way to trade. My youngest trader is 7 years old, and she can actually teach this. Why? Because it's that simple. I'm not going to use any long terminology. I'm not going to use none of that stuff. I'm going to make it so simple that if you literally sat next to somebody at the bar, you could say, hey, I can show you how to trade in less than 15 minutes. And if I do, you buy me a beer. And guess what, Orlando? You're going to have a lot of beers. A lot of them. We wanted to take a market that was so complex and make it simple. I have teams that are literally going chairman based off of saying this lovely line. I can show you how to trade the market in 4 steps. You could walk up to anybody and be like, hey, I'll show you how to invest in the market in 4 steps. And I'm going to show you why the first time Patrick seen it, he said it's too simple. Our biggest issue is not that if it works or not. Not that if you're going to make money or not. It's the fact that they're like, man, it's too simple. Now, the method is not actually simple. I actually have a whole training for the method. But what I did was, let me paint a picture into your mind, Katrina. Imagine taking the same exact position that I would take being 8, 9 years in the game, and we never talked. We never had a conversation about it. And I'm saying down to the pips, we're at the same exact entry, same exact stop loss, same exact TP. How duplicatable is that? I want you guys to think about it in sports. How many of you guys follow sports right now? When a basketball player goes up to the free throw line, do they change their shot every time? Or do they do the exact same? Yeah, we're getting there. So why are we changing up our shot every time in the Forex market? Changing up your entries, your exits. Some of you guys are following like, come on, be honest, raise hand. Some of you guys are following like 15 million trading groups. Wondering why your account's suffering. Because guess what, Orlando? If your account's suffering, I can't go to you and say, hey, where do you feel like you need some help at? You won't even know. Yeah, I know. I'm blowing your mind right now. You need to be able, Orlando, to say, dang, I was shooting my free throw. Oh, my elbow's off. Let me move my elbow in. But if you're taking all different type of shots from all different type of people, of course you're not going to be able to grow. You need to focus on that one punch 1,000 times. I get people all the time, Stacey, they're like, hey, yo, check out GJ. And I'm like, I don't care about GJ because that's not my shot. But the trades are busting. I don't care about GJ because that's not my shot. Focus on that one trade, get really, really good at it. Because you're going to see it over and over and over and over again. My friends that are multi-millionaire traders and everything, they literally trade 4 times a week. 4 times. 4 positions. They're one shot. That's it. My newest traders, 17 trillion trades. 17 trillion trades to gain $36. Stop doing that. We're not doing that no more. We're going to be professional investors from now. Your title now is a professional investor. So guys, we already asked this question real quick. Do not overcomplicate anything that I teach you guys today. It is what it is, and I guarantee you will see the exact same setup tomorrow. And then I want you to screenshot it, send it to me, and then we'll power you for it. Now I need everybody in the chats to write paid to wait because we are switching from offense to defense. A lot of you guys are in your offense. You're just like, man, where are the signals? I got to go find the signals. The signals, got to catch them all. The signal mon, whatever Pokemon, I don't know. You out there just searching for the signals. No, I need you to sit back, Jay. I need you to sit back, Michael, because you are paid to wait for the best possible setup, period. You are switching to defense. Be honest. How many of you guys in the chats, you be scratching for signals? Be honest. Soon as your little signal group pings, you run into your phone because you're switched to offense. You need to be more relaxed. You need to know the times you show up to the market. You need to know the times you play and stick to it. Remember those stats, right? Did you guys know? No, let's get to that later. Let's get to that later. So guys, what exactly is DeLorean? DeLorean's a multi-time frame scanner. It scans the 15-minute, 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily. Nick, this thing is constantly scanning everything and doing that. It's setting you up. This thing is the whole basketball court, the basketball, the fans, the stands, the concession stand. All you got to do is pull up to the line, Orlando. That's it. This thing is doing everything for you. Easy to visualize. Scans US 30 indices, commodities, exotics. They're going to be adding silver here soon because that's one of my favorite metals. This thing's going to be doing a lot of stuff for you, and all you have to do is ask a couple questions. Simple interface, alert, clickable. Forget all of this. Let's just get straight into it. How to use it? Well, we actually built this for ourselves with one thing in mind. Can anybody guess what that is? Can anybody guess what that one thing? Simple. This is the most simple strategy that you can use for absolutely everything. And if y'all guys don't snitch on me, you can use it for crypto. You can use it for binary. You can use it for stock market. Shout out to my mom. She killed it off a stock market because of a DeLorean. Oh, when the market crashed, DeLorean. Oh, Bitcoin went up. Go look at the monthly, a DeLorean. It's everywhere. This is going to happen no matter what. So let's get it. Here we have a beautiful arrow on here. Can anybody take a guess what this arrow is saying? I know it's going to be really hard. All right, good job. Good job. Look at you guys paying attention. Wow. Wow. You got a squid, Jay? What about this one, guys? What about that one? Did you guys know there's only 2 directions? Up and down. That's 50% of the battle right now. We got up, we got down. All my new people, are we making some sense right now? Are we confused? Let me know if we're confused. It's okay. We got a blue house and we got a red upside down house. Like, look, guys, let me know if this is too hard. Bow. This is the hardest part of the whole game. All right, boom. Did you know this is the most questioned thing in the game? What direction are we playing? All right, y'all gonna have to get used to that voice. That's my confused trader voice. You're gonna hear a lot of voices. Coach, oh my God, what direction? All right, so we have a sell and we have a buy. Sell, buy, sell, buy. All right, so guys, How to use it? We're going to focus on a 4-step process. Everybody in the chat's right, BCLS. Get really good at BCLS. Bigger cut location space, Leslie. You're going to ask yourself 4 questions. Bigger cut location space. If you get a yes to all 4, you take the trade. You don't call me. You don't call Katrina. You don't call Orlando. You don't call Javon. You don't even call Jesus. You take the trade, because I guarantee Jesus is in it too. All right? He's like, look, I see the 4 steps. It's in the book. I'm going to follow the book. You take the trade, guys. 4 steps. What do we do, guys? You take the trade. That's it. Imagine if you knew, Noel, that if you took 10 shots at the free throw line and you'll sink 6 at a risk to reward of 1 to 2, would you take every shot? Let me know. No, man, I'm taking every shot. I just broke down the risk to reward. You only need to have 4 out of 10 and you're up. I'm taking every shot. That's the mentality I'm trying to change here. I'm taking every shot because guess what? Losses are going to happen no matter what. I'm taking every shot. Good job, Lynette. You're getting it now. Did you guys know that win-loss ratio means nothing in this game? I'm about to put y'all on some game. It means nothing in this game. You can literally lose 7 trades and only lose 100 pips, or maybe 5% of your account, and take 2 trades and be up over 14%. You want to minimize your losses and maximize your gains. I'm sorry, you guys have been lied to. You've been lied to so hard. Yeah, man, we 80% accurate, but all the wins were taken away from the big losses. Shots fired. It's time to get you guys on a whole different level. Be honest, how many of you guys were a victim of that before? You're like, dang, these people were like 80%, but why is my account blown? Exactly. Because of risk to reward. Tyrese, I'm about to go in, man. I told you, I'm about to make y'all some winners. So guys, you're only going to focus on 2 candles to the left of the arrow. 2 candles. Now, back in the day, you used to have to focus on a bunch of stuff. And it used to take me a month and a half to explain what I'm going to show you guys in the next 20 minutes. Now, here are your chart sheets, and I want you to screenshot these real quick. These are your cheat sheets. This is where you can cheat. Entanglements are accepted here. All right? I want you guys to cheat. So here's your cheat sheets. So in the top left-hand corner, it says 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. This is your intraday trading. This is your scalping. This is your quick date. Now I want you guys to look in the left-hand corner. It says 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Angie, this is your time to show up to the market. Now, this is the funny thing, Morgan. I get this all the time. People are like, I like DeLorean, but why do we only have to trade between 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.? Well, let me put it this way. If I told you that the treasure is in building number 2, do you go to building number 1 and 3? This is when the market's has the most volume. This is where our money's at. Did you guys know that 98% of people lose all their money outside of those time frames? Go look at your history. I guarantee you, most of the money you lost is outside of those time frames. I can put my life on that. Why? Because of consolidation. Consolidation is one thing we cannot run from. Consolidation is where they make most of their money by retail traders. Did you also know that we are 15 minutes behind Wall Street, which means we're already going to get messed up as it is. So you got to play in the right times. 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. is your time frame to show up to the market. This is where you're going to make the most money. I'm telling you where the treasure's at. And it's crazy because people on this call are still not going to listen to it because they're going to have their little groups and they're going to be like, oh my God, but these trades are bussing. And then all of a sudden, one bussing trade take their whole account. Those time frames outside of that are very, very risky. Very, very risky. They know. I mean, I want you guys to think of on a different mindset. Disassociate yourself. And I want you to think about it. Like, the market is not here for you to make money. They want to take your money. What would you do, Orlando? Would I make it so available 24/7? Morgan, what about that? What about you? I wouldn't. No, I'm trying to get you jammed up. Think about it. So guys, 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is your time. Here's your buy signal for the same thing. I'm about to go in today. I told you, get rid of everything you thought you knew about trading. How many of you guys read the Candlestick Bible and all that type of stuff? Trash. All those trading books, trash. Well, why, coach? Well, let's think like they are thinking. You bought the book for how much? You don't think they bought the book too and know exactly what you're looking for? Am I making any sense? Hey, oh my God. Hey, guys, all the market makers. Yo, they're buying this book called the Candlestick Bible. Let's look at it and look what they're doing and putting their money so we can take it. Yay. You want to know why I trade the way I trade is because this is something they cannot run from because this is what they do. All we're doing is we're trend trading. You'll see. And we're just finding the best time to get into the trend. That's it. Now watch this. This is for your buy signal for the 4-hour and daily. This is your longer term trading. My swing traders, the ones that got the patience. I ain't got the patience, but you can have this. There's no time up there because you could take these trades anytime you want throughout the day because they're already swing trades. Here's your sell signal. Now, we got the information out of the way. How many of you guys are ready to dig deep into it right now? Give me some ones in the chats. It's time for us to hit the charts. And your lives will not be the same ever again after the next 20 minutes. Again, welcome to the Matrix. No, I'm just playing. All right, so guys, here's your DeLorean on the right side. We have the alert panel. We have the clickable elements. You can go straight to the pairs. You have the notification bell, which is all the way up here. You can get push notifications to your phone. On the left side, we have this beautiful arrow, and let's do a pop quiz. Is this an up or down arrow? Katrina, watch. They're gonna get this. They're gonna get this wrong. Watch. They're gonna get this wrong. Let's see. Let's see in the chats. Oh man, when that got Brett, come on, got 100%. There we go. Christopher. All right, so this is down. This means Morgan is entering her trade here, but before Morgan enters a trade, she has to do 7 questions, right? 7 questions, right? Oh, there we go. See? Boom. Now, guys, why am I teaching like this? Because you actually only retain 3% the first time you watch anything, so I want you guys to retain a little bit more because I want you guys to really have this, all right? So, guys, we have 4 questions, and we're focusing on 2 candles to the left of the arrow. How many of you guys can see those 2 candles to the left? To the left. All we do is focus on 2 candles to the left. I think Beyonce said that. To the left, to the left. All we do is focus on 2 candles to the left. In my pockets, pips I got. Hey, yeah, she did. She did say that. She said it somewhere in the album. All right, so guys, we got the 2 candles to the left. Now, the candle consists of 2 parts. We have the blocky part, the chunky part, and then we have the small part. The small part is the wick. How many of you guys like burning candles? I know my ladies do. Don't worry, I got candles on deck everywhere because I like candles. You got the candle wick. You burn that part up there. And then you got the chunky part. We're going to focus a lot on the chunky part. I told you, we're not going to use any big terminology, nothing. I want you guys to be able to pass this down to your kids. Sound good? We literally have kids crushing this. Chunky part, not chunky part. So guys, all we're going to do is read out loud. Can everybody read? Woo! Yay! Sounds like Sesame Street, huh? I appreciate it, no. Step 1, look at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow. Is the red candle bigger than blue? Well, we're going to look at the 2 candles to the left. We see the chunky things. Is this red chunky bigger than the blue chunky? Now, this is where people like to overcomplicate. They're like, well, it's slightly bigger. What did I say? Is it big or no? I'm telling you, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. They're like, well, it's a little bit bigger. Then it's bigger. So yes, guys, it's bigger than the blue. Check 1. Step 2, does the red line cut through both candle bodies? All right, red line, yellow line. I didn't say yellow line, red line. Is it cutting through from left to right of both candle bodies? Let me know. If y'all guys can't see that, let me know in the chats. So that's already 2 already. Step 3, I want you to pay attention to this one. Is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely above the 2 candle bodies or cutting through? We also like cutting through because of this beautiful word closely. You cannot get more close than cutting through. We're looking for the aqua, the gray, and the dark blue is somewhere down there. We only need one of them closely above the 2 candles or cutting through. Is one of them closely above or cutting through? If so, in the chats, tell me which one. Is it the aqua, gray, or the dark blue? If anybody's having any confusion, let me know because I want you to know this one. The closer you are to the aqua, write this in your notes, the more money you will make. The closer you are to the aqua. I love when they're touching, cutting through the aqua because I know I'm about to rack out. The aqua acts as the equilibrium. The aqua acts as the magnet. They always pull back to it. See how the market started dropping here? They always pull back to it, and they'll pull right back to it. Got you, Noah. So now we have, is the red candle bigger than the blue? Yep. Is the red line coming through? Yep. Is the aqua, gray, or dark blue closely above or cutting through? Yep. Give me a 1 in the chats if you are confused with the first 3 questions. Don't overcomplicate it. It's a yes or no. Good job. Now, the last question is what we love so much because we're here for profit and not just to trade. We want space for profit. Everybody in the chat's right, space for profit. Did you make sure the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely below? What that means is Morgan enters here. Morgan does not want to have any of those lines in the way of her profit because she's using the gray line as the TP. So why would she want the gray line to be up here for 7 pips? She wants as many as possible, right? I'm trying to make sure her nails are did her day. Fellas, that PS5, I'm trying to let you get 13 of those things. But you can't get 13 if you're only getting 7 pips. So we need space for profit. We need space. We need 10 or more pips. 10 or more. If it's not 10 or more, I don't want it. I need you to swerve the pair. Ladies, like you know that guy at the gas station? Hey, ma. Hey, ma. I need you to swerve it. Swerve it. Because we need 10 or more pips. So I want you guys to look at this from your entry, Morgan. From your entry, guys. From your entry to your first TP, which is the gray line here. Because what they like to do is hit these lines and then it's like support and resistance. They hit them and then they bounce. You see how they hit the gray? Give me a 1 in the chat. If you see how they hit the gray, and what do? Went sideways. Y'all see that, right? So from this entry to the gray line, do we have space for profit? Congratulations, guys. That's all we do. That's our one punch. And you're going to see over 100 of these tomorrow. And you only need 2 of them. Exactly, Jay. Yeah, I get that all the time. That's all we do. You're going to see this exact same setup too tomorrow. Lines in the exact same place, everything. Over and over and over and over. And all you have to do is get great at it. That's it. Now, how do you guys feel right now? Oh, we're not done. We just went over entry, first TP. Oh, there's more. Y'all ready? My favorite part. 3 candles or less. Everybody in the chat's right. 3COL. Now, this, guys, I told you guys, you have a very insane teacher because I like numbers and I like statistics. This statistic took me a year and a half and my crew a year and a half to get. And it's one of the most powerful things in the game. 3 candles or less. If you are not in profit by the close of the 3rd candle, you pull out. Because you are supposed to be in profit in 3 candles or less, no matter what. Do you know what that does, Katrina? It gives you a sense of protection. Because now you have it down to a time frame, Morgan. So I want you guys to pay attention to this next part. My binary people are going to love this. Candle number 1 is your entry candle. We do not enter past candle number 1, period. With a TZ, elemental P at the end of it too. But candle number 3 is your deciding factor candle. Am I going to stay in the trade or am I going to exit? The 3 candle rule a lot of times saves you before stop loss. You guys haven't learned stop loss yet. We'll get there. Let's just say your stop loss was 30 pips. Sometimes, actually most of the time, your 3 candle rule, you're out at like -7 pips, 5 pips. This means if you are not in profit, and I'm talking about profitico. I'm not talking about man, I'm in profit for 2 pips. No, I'm pulling out at plus 2 pips too. I need to be in profit because I know that the percentages, I should be in massive profit in 3 candles. And if not, they're holding. How many of you guys have been on my session before? I'm like, they're holding. I'm out. They're holding. People are like, but coach, they're holding. And all of a sudden, next 2 candles shoot straight up. They're in consolidation. They're holding. We know that based on over 250,000 charts that my students have marked up, we are supposed to be in profit in 3 candles or less. So let's talk about this. If you are playing a 15-minute DeLorean, that is a 15-minute timer. If you're playing a 30-minute DeLorean from the time frame, that's a 90-minute timer. If you are playing a 1 hour, that's a 3 hour, 4 hour, that's a 12-hour time frame. Daily, that's your life. Because I'm not holding for 3 days. All right. I ain't got time for that. All right. But why is this so fun? Is because I need everybody in the chat to say, let my trades breathe. Because you guys are not letting your trades breathe. You guys are like this. Yeah, hey, because she's pips. Woo, pull up, pips. Hey, we about to get this. Okay. Yeah, hey, I feel I'm gonna stay in. I know you're supposed to go out, but like, no, I'm not watching. I'm not watching the market. No, we put. Let your trades breathe, guys. Be honest. How many of you guys are going through that? It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. So guess what, guys? Guess what my students do? Hey, Siri, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes and counting.
And I walk away. Because when the timer goes off, I should either be in profit or not. And if I'm not, I pull. If I'm in profit, I stay in. For my binary people, you'll like that. We also got hyperdrive coming, which is 5-minute DeLoreans, which is my favorite because it's actually it's faster. So hyperdrive is going to be dropping. So that means you're setting your timer for 15 minutes. Yep. Congratulations. Now, let's go to the next illustration right now. Now, on this one right here, this is a buy. How many of you guys are liking this so far? How many of you guys are liking this so far? Let me know. Let me know if I'm boring you guys. All right. This is a buy. We're going to go through this one faster. Step one, look at the two candles to the left of the arrow. Is the blue candle bigger than the red? Oh my God, look at that thing. That thing's huge. Yep. Step two, does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Let's see, Morgan. Let's follow the red brick road real quick. Okay. No. It's not cutting through. Not cutting through. So what do we do, Brennan? Brennan, are we taking it? Brennan, are we taking it? We ain't taking this. Let's go through the rest of it for the sake of learning real quick. Is the gray aqua or blue line closely below the two candles? Gray aqua is up here. Wait, he just said it's supposed to be down here. That's another no. Step four, do we have space for profit? Okay, we need 10 pips or more. Did you make sure the gray blue line, they're not closely above? Wow, they actually already touched it already. That's another no. I ain't taking it. Not my trade. But I just want to tell you guys, congratulations. Coach, why are you congratulating us? Because it took us 3 years to get the 7th upgrade, which is DeLorean 2.0. And your 4-step is no longer, as today, a 4-step anymore. It is now 2 steps. Because the first 2 steps are automatically done from now on into infinity and beyond. So that means this call would never been called ever again because the first 2 steps do not follow. In other words, every play you guys will get on DeLorean will 100% be a DeLorean, and your only job is to figure out if you're going to play it based on risk to reward. I'm working on getting to 1 step. I've been failing. Probably might take another year or 2. Coding is a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. It's really stressful. So I'm trying to get it down to 1 step. It might be a while, but 2 steps is good. Did you guys know when we first started, it was 13 steps? We were still killing it. Then it went to 10 step, then it went to 7 step, then it went to 5 step, then it went to 4 step, and now we're at 2 steps. So guys, with your now 2-step process, I want you to tell me if you're going to take this trade because the first 2 steps are automatically done. Is the blue candle bigger than the red line cutting through? In the chats, let me know if you're taking this trade, guys. We got some yeses. We got some yeses. We got some yeses. We got some yeses. Congratulations, guys. In under 30 minutes, you guys have learned my most profitable entry. This used to take a month and a half to teach. It took Patrick a month to understand. And you guys got it in 1 class. Shout out to my Polish community. We did 1 call just like this, and they increased their account of 107% on their own, never talking to me once. Welcome to the Matrix. You have took the red pill. You said how to use it for HFX? Well, everything's HFX, high frequency 4X. But you're saying for binary, it's time-based, 3 candle rule. Set the timer. Think about it. So guys, is the blue candle bigger than the red? Red line cutting through? Yes. Gray, dark blue, light blue, whatever, closely below or cutting through? Yes. Is there space for profit? Yep. 14 pips for the first TP, which is the gray line. Second TP, which is the blue line, 45 pips. I actually took this trade. It's actually on my YouTube, and I smashed it. So, guys, there's one thing we have not talked about, and it's my favorite topic. And I wanted to save it for last. Can anybody guess what it is? Your stop loss. So let's talk about this real quick. But before we even get into the spirit of the stop loss, you first got to understand what the stop loss is. Everybody in the chats right now, I want you to write my stop is my mom. Yep, you heard correct. Your mom has your back no matter what. You could be a serial killer and your mom would be on the news the next day saying, "Not my Katrina." They're like, "Ma'am, it's Katrina. We could see her whole face. That's not her. That's not, I know my baby." Am I lying, guys? Mom, dad might give you up. Mom, she'll ride or die. So why are we trading without moms? Like, it might make sense. Moms don't care. Why are we trading without moms? I'll tell you why. How many of you guys right now are afraid of your stop loss? Be honest. Raise your hand. Oh my God, my stop gets hit all the time. It's just like it's like they're watching me. As soon as I put it down, it just gets hit. It's because you don't know where to place it. You don't know how to place your stop outside of the reach of the dealer. Now, this is based on statistics of over 500,000 charts that my students mark up because my students do homework. All right. Of where we put our stop. We have the small stop in the game, and it wasn't always like this. We had to find the statistics on this. All right. So remember those two candles to the left of the arrow? Your stop is going to go spread times 2 above or below those DeLorean candles, the two candles to the left. But let's talk about this real quick. What is spread times 2? Spread is the difference between the bid and the ask. But let's make it so much easier for the people in the back. Forget the whole equation. Go to your phone right now. And I want you to go to quotes. And I want you to read out, under advanced, you will see a beautiful thing called spread. You probably can't see it on there, but you'll see spread. It'll literally say spread. All right. So I want you guys to read off right now your spread, the number on USD JPY. And I want you to write into the chats right now. BZ says 12, 9, 12. Now, after you write into the chats, I want you to double it times 2, right? And I want you to write into the chats. Y'all going to really love this part. Watch this. We got 18, 24. Now you're going to put a decimal in the middle of it, and you're going to write it into the chats. See how I just did that? So your spread times 2 is 2.4 pips, 1.2 pips, 1.8 pips, 2.4 pips. Give me a 1 in the chat if you're following. Now you are going to place that right above the wick. Now wick life matters. All right. You're going to place it above the wick of the two candles to the left. Below the wick of the two candles to the left for a buy. Give me a 1 in the chats if you understand that. Above the two candles to the left. Below the two candles to the left. Anybody confused here? So now you are only risking the biggest candle plus the spread times 2. Congratulations. Now you see how we're getting these risk to rewards of 1 to 6, 1 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Yeah, we're only risking that candle. Sometimes this candle will only be 10 pips. Sometimes it'll be 7 pips plus the spread times 2. Your stop loss is 9 pips. Michael, if you're confused with spread, don't worry about it. Just look at the numbers and that's it. We're going to make it easy for you. Just look at the number and that's it. Just write it down. Yeah, we got the by far smallest stop in the game compared to risk to reward. Consistently. All right. Now let's increase our risk to reward. Did you know we could do that? Because your stop never changes. So there is one color line we have not talked about. Can anybody guess what that is? I told you I'm going to learn you guys today. The yellow line. Did you guys know that 80% of the time when a DeLorean happens, they pull back to the yellow line? So there are two entries. There's the aggressive entry, which means right out the bat, Morgan enters. She does her calculation. She has her spread times 2. She's risking from here to her entry right here. Give me some ones if you see that. 80% of the time, they'll pull back to the yellow line. She still has her stop the same place, and now she's entering off the yellow line. Same stop. Even if this pulls all the way back to up here, Orlando, do you move your stop? Guys, this thing can pull all the way up here, and your stop is still going to be the same spot. This increases your risk to reward. This is called the advanced entry, aka the Patrick push. All you're doing, Angelique, is did it hit the yellow line? Yep. Bow. All right, I'm good. Now let's talk about this real quick. By it just moving back to the yellow line, increase the risk to reward on this trade from a 1 to 1.7 to a 1 to 2.5 in a matter of just a minute. Your 5% a day was done from this one trade right here. Did you know that your goal is only 1 to 2 trades a day? That's it. Your trade day was done off of this one play. Now, this is the last illustration here. I want you guys to tell me if you're going to take this trade. Good job. Can you guys tell me why we're not taking it? Step 2. What about step 3? Look how far it is from the aqua. We know that the aqua is the equilibrium. This is the magnet. Look how far it is from the aqua. That's dangerous. Look how many pips to the blue line. That's not enough for us. Congratulations, guys. We're not taking this BS. And I just want to say, guys, you guys did well. Because within minutes, you are already identifying profitable setups. And you will see this tomorrow. Imagine practicing this for 1 month. Where do you guys think you'd be? For all the newbies that put 0 in the beginning, how are you guys feeling now? A little bit more confident? That's 1 session. Imagine a month of seeing the exact same shot over and over and over again. How would this impact your trading? Guys, you know I've never changed up my style for the last 5 or 6 years. I've seen some newbies change up every weekend. The market's different. The market's different. We got to change a new style. No, we don't. Just got to adapt to it. Hyperdrive should be dropping. I know we've been telling you guys this since July. I know you guys want to fight me. It's not our fault. We already have it done. Hyperdrive. You want to know why I'm excited about Hyperdrive? Because Hyperdrive is like 1,000,000 times better than DeLorean. What is Hyperdrive? Hyperdrive is 5-minute DeLoreans. And I'm working on right now the next level of Hyperdrive, which is going to be next year for Hyperdrive 2.0. I'm working on that right now. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to have in it, but it's about to get crazy. Hyperdrive is 5-minute DeLoreans. You're going to see at least probably about 400 to 600 plays a day. And you only need 2. Let me say that for the people in the back. People didn't even get that. You still only need 2 because hyperdrive has the best risk to reward. I want you to look at this play right here. Is the red candle bigger than the blue? Is the red line cutting through? Is the gray aqua dark blue closely above or cutting through? Is there space for profit? Yes. 3 candles in profit, stay in the trade. Your risk on here was probably about 5 pips, 4 pips on this. This is literally a 1 to 5, 1 to 4 ratio right here. You're done for 2 days off of that trade right there. Welcome to the easiest trading ever for my binary people. Y'all want me to put y'all in game for the binary stuff? Y'all can't snitch on me though. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a quick tip. Whenever you guys get a play for the 5 minute, every time they pull back to the yellow line, the advance entry, you tag it for 5 minutes. So price will close under the yellow line, you win. Tag it for 5 minutes. Price closes under the yellow line, you win. We already know the direction. Pulls back to the yellow line, tag it for 5 minutes, you win. Pulls to the yellow line, tag it for 5 minutes, you win. Pulls back to the yellow line, tag it for 5 minutes, you win. Pulls to the yellow line, break even. Pulls to the yellow line, tag it for 5 minutes, you win. Tag it for 5 minutes, you win. Yeah, this is what my guys are already doing. So welcome to the new wave. The new wave is here. So guys, if you need a little bit more help, all right? Oh, also, guys, all this stuff is free. Once you have DeLorean, Hyperdrive is free. We're probably the only product that we don't charge extra for anything. So, take it. Make sure you take advantage of it. All right. We have 4 educators that are teaching DeLorean. Now, Murad teaches at 7 a.m., Abel, 8 a.m., Patrick, 9 a.m. These are not even educational sessions. These are live trade sessions. They're doing the same 4 steps in front of you. What's amazing, Katrina, is that 80% of my traders make more money without us than with us. Guys, I was in a freaking hurricane. How many of you guys was there when I was in a hurricane? And I couldn't even get online. I had bad reviews. They were like, he's not even online. I'm like, I'm literally almost dead right now on the top of a spot. Giving out trades in the chat room. Look, Morgan, I was literally had no internet, right? So I had to hook to my phone. So I can't get on OBS. So I'm literally giving out trades in the chat room on Go Live. But what's so beautiful is the fact that people made more money without me that week than with me. If that's not life-changing, then I don't know what is. I love the fact to say that my students don't need me to be there. I can literally have broken my legs and y'all still gonna make money. I teach at 3:30 in the morning. It'll be going back to 3 a.m. probably next year sometime. Because I'll be going back to vector games once we get past December, because December is the most atrocious month ever. It's really, really bad. A lot of people usually give up in December because December is really bad. The reason why is because the volume is low. And people don't understand that it's low for the whole month. And then they change when they spike it. It's not normal. It's just not normal. So guys, don't get hurt by December. A lot of people, they get really, really hurt. Like, man, I'm not good. How many of you guys felt like you weren't good this month? Shoot. I was on the board every day, profiting like crazy. And then December came and Thanos snapped. Bow. Like, my percentage for my account is horrible this month. I'm only up like 7%. Yeah, it's like literally this month is horrible. Do not be bad about yourself. Do not be down on yourself. You're not actually supposed to trade December. You're not actually. This is when the market makers go on holiday. All right. So you're not supposed to. So guys, get ready. I need you guys training up and getting ready for January 15th and beyond. How many of you guys are ready to take it to that level, guys? Now, guys, what's going to be happening in January? We're going to be bringing back the vector games. At the end of January, we're going to bring up the vector games. It's going to be at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when they shift everything back. Now, what is the vector games? Remember, all this stuff is free. This is US 30 SPX only. Very, very fast trading. I'm talking about we be bagging like 500 to 1,000 pips a minute. And we're not going to do it in December because December is too iffy. It's too up and down. We had a great run in November when we first launched. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold back till December's done, till they give us the market back. I want you guys to understand the difference of the market. Normal US 30 ADR. ADR stands for average daily range. This is stuff you have to learn. I'm going to show you where you're going to learn this stuff. Like, let me just put this out there. How many of you guys are trading the market right now and don't even know what ADR is? Oh, God. Oh, God, Orlando. Oh, God. Oh, God. You just minus one. Can you just send your account to me? You just don't want your money. I'll take it. I'll take it. ADR is the most important thing in the world. And it's crazy how many people don't teach it. There is an average for every pair, every day, that how much it would go by. It would go for. So therefore, if the pair's average was 100 pips, how dare you try to figure out that you're going to try and get 200 pips out of the play in that day? Doesn't make any sense. And there are people out there that are like, man, I got in this trade. I was up 15 pips and then it turned around on me because they exceeded the ADR. There's only so much they can go. So therefore, like US 30's ADR is 6,600 pips. In December, this is how different it is. In December, it's 2,400. It's a big change. It's because they're accumulating. Now you're going to learn all this stuff through the course and everything, because I also added that for you guys too. And let me show you. This is how you guys are going to start. For everybody who's serious, ADR, ADR. For everybody who's serious about this, you're going to scroll down. You're going to click on DeLorean, and you're going to see the four guys. You're going to see a guy with locks. You're going to see the French educator. You're going to see Abel Melendez, and you're going to see Patrick Kenny. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Patrick Kenny to start. You're going to head over to the favorites, and this is where you're going to live. Your first video you guys are going to watch is day one boot camp. You're going to learn about a lot of stuff that I just told you guys today. Refresh it. Day two is the most important video of your life. This is the #1 video in all of IM. I can guarantee and put my life on it. And a lot of you guys didn't even know it existed. Has nothing to do with the strategy, has nothing to do with none of that. It's everything that you need to know. Live there. Day 3, day 4, 5. I need you guys having this done in the next day. Can we do that? Now, for those of you guys that want to take your trading to the next level, how many of you guys want to actually go to mastery? Well, back in the day, my course used to be $2,000 to start, and then you paid a monthly before I came here. You're going to go to my favorites, and I have everything built from the bottom up, from right to left. How to identify vectors, how to identify shifts, how to identify everything. To increase your DeLorean play, to increase, you learn exits, you learn everything. So when I yell out stuff like, oh, hey, yeah, take it to the VBC, you're like, what's a VBC? I didn't learn that in the 5-day boot camp. Exactly, because it's not in there. This is when you want to take it to the next level. You're going to go through every last one of these. Blue waves is how to map out the week before it happens. 3-day cycle, one of my favorite ones. French BTS, which is actually the trades that you guys were going through with the 4 steps. Some of those were actually BTSs. You didn't even know what it was. You're actually going to learn what it is. So when you see it, you're like, I know where I'm taking this. I'm taking it further than everybody else because I know what's happening. It's a difference between playing and a difference between knowing. And you're going to go through every last one of these guys. How are you guys feeling right now? So I'll holler at you guys for a second. Take this stuff serious. This was really, really fun. I'm going to just leave y'all guys with this. What did you guys do in 2020 to make your 2021 amazing? Some of you guys just got started in the business. So you need to set your 2021 up for your 2022. But coach, I need it right now. I need it right now. You messed that up a long time ago. You should have already been preparing for your next month. So now you start now. I get this all the time. People are like, yo, Tyrone, why are you so proficient in so many things? From music, from this, blah, blah, blah. It's because I set that up a year ago so I can master it today. I started learning how to play professionally blackjack, counting cards, high-low system 3 years ago so that I can be a beast today. I got into producing beats and making music a year ago so I can get the offers today that I'm getting right now. I got a song that's about to go on the radio here soon. So what are you doing today to set you up for the next year? I want to say congratulations for everybody taking this route because it's different. But this is your journey, Stacey. And I want you to enjoy every last bit of it. Stop trying to speed it up. You went to 4 years in college to hopefully get a job. But you're only trying to give 3 months here because you got a biological clock that says if I don't make it in the first 6 months, I'm going to quit. How dare you? Imagine if people had the same mentality, Orlando, as a baby. How many people would be walking and crawling? If I don't walk in this many months, I'm just going to crawl. So what happened? You gave up on yourself. Not anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Take this stuff serious because by next year, everybody's lives on this call should not be the same. I appreciate you guys so much. Javon, back to you. And let's get it. Let me go ahead and find you real quick. Boom. All right. Your host. You're good. Back to you, man. Or Morgan. Or
actually me. You're blessed with me. So guys, please put some fire emoji, put some money bag signs in the chat. Please. I don't know about you guys. I can't even speak right now, but I have a lot of notes that I took. I told him, I'm like, bro, we have a lot of people on our team that mainly trade HFX. Like a lot of us have the elite pack, right? If y'all have the elite pack and you are not using this, you better damn well use this now, right? This is already included in 90% of our packages that we purchase, guys. Please take advantage of the money that's there, the services, the education that's there for you. If you're not, you're really not taking advantage to everything. Like it's on a silver platter, guys, right? And I'm assuming Javon can attest to this. Definitely Tyrone can attest to this. Guys, let me know, how easy was it when he was explaining this to you? Put that in the chat. How easy was it, right? I thought I would have more notes. I don't. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be a long strategy. It's just got to be easy. You need to comprehend it. And he has people in Latin America that speak no English that are mastering this, guys. Mastering this, right? It's not difficult. Anybody can do it. So I hope today, after this call, guys, first off, put thank you in the chat for Tyrone. Also put thank you in the chat for Javon as well before I hand it off to my guy, Javon. Guys, after today, it is only Monday. Monday is not the beginning of the week. It is the end of the week in my book. Why? Because the market, I love the market on Tuesdays. That's just me personally, right? So please learn this tonight. Get to it tomorrow. His session's tomorrow at 3:30 in the morning, right? If you're up, you're an early riser, right? Hop on that if you can, all right? So Javon, back to you, my guy.
Let's go. It is dark where I am. Hold on. Because I got the little one. So we are ending this call, family. Right? Thank you so much for hopping on, guys. Hope you guys experience an amazing call on the mindset of a trader tonight. We will be back, right, next week. I don't know who might be on, but whoever is on, definitely hop on so you can get the success that you need. So shout out to Tyrone. Shout out to Morgan. Shout out to me as well for giving you guys the value that you need to succeed. So everybody have a blessed night. My little baby girl, it's time for her to go to sleep. All right. So guys, let's get it. Let's grow. Let's dominate. And let's kill 2021. Have a great night.